Hey, welcome to TrainWorld Fun. In this video, we're going to be looking at, well, it's not here yet. There's a train that I'm going to be putting on this table that I had to give my shoe size and t-shirt size in order to get it. Why? Because I'm bought from a site that I've never bought from before called Poshmark. So this isn't sponsored. Hardly any of my videos are ever sponsored. My videos are sponsored by your eyeballs watching them. So I know a lot of people don't care for the Bradford Exchange stuff because I don't generally talk positively about it. So we got some more stuff in this video. If that offends you, you can turn away now. But I think this is going to be kind of funny. I got an email from Bradford Exchange, by the way, so we're going to talk about that. But first, let's get to this box. So similar to Macari, if you buy on Poshmark, they hold the funds until you confirm that you're happy with the purchase. And this actually came fairly quickly. And let me tell you something. They did an excellent job of packing it because Hallmark, Hawthorne Village, which is Bradford Exchange, they generally ship them like this. So it's got extra level of padding. So I got this. Now one of the items I already have. There should be 4 things in here. Let's see. Got that one. Oh, here's a big one. It's a real big one. This box is so big it probably used to have track in it. And then, yeah, so there's the 4 things are all in here. There we go. So it looks like they taped the box up. So, yeah, let me get these all out of here. So this one is the locomotive, which I already have the locomotive. But this is how the search for all this stuff began. Is I did have the suggestions from others from a previous video because I was using that B unit that I powered up. They're like, why don't you also get another A unit? So that's what we got here. You know, I feel uncomfortable taking it out with one hand. Hold on. So it actually looks in pretty good condition. I doubt they even ever ran it. And then we got 3 more items here. Now these will all be things that I don't have in my collection. So before I found all these things on Poshmark, I had sent an email to the Bradford Exchange wanting to know which items will be in this series because I was curious about ones that I had seen on eBay that came out like 15, 20 years ago. And I wanted to know if they were going to have those. So they sent me a list. I know these are all the things that I've bought. And I think it adds up to 20. But you notice how they got this number, like number 1 is that's the A unit. Number 2 is the bridge, which is the B unit, the dummy B unit. Then you got the James T, that's Kirk, science officer, that's Spock, mirror. Now, I don't think this is the order I got, but so that's 15, 13, 7, 8, yeah. So the numbers kind of jump around. But when I was looking back at my account, I noticed that one of them had been canceled. And it wasn't one of these. So there was an order for something, and it was canceled. And it was one of the ones I've seen on eBay before. So I said, you know, since they canceled it, then it got, instead of that one coming, they sent something different. I think I'll never get those. But I just want to show you this too. There's the all-important Scotty Venus card. The Journey to Babe. The Devil in the Squire of G. The Ex-Chief Engine. I think that the Scotty Venus, man, that one really got me. So the Balance of Terror, I think that was the last one we got. But yeah, they actually responded to me. So the ones that these other 3 will be 3 that I think will never be in the series again. So I went ahead and bought them from this person on Poshmark. And one of them is this caboose, the regular, what do you call those cabooses? Vision caboose. I have a caboose that's a Searchlight car. I'd seen this on eBay before, and it was just too much, the lot that it was in. I don't know ever what became of that. And then we got this switch track with the aliens. Now most of the lighted passenger cars have been like different characters, but this one's like all the characters, all the aliens in there. And then this one with another switch track is the spacecraft. One I don't think they will do in the new series. So the track, there's only 2 pieces of track, is Bachmann track. I can tell this is the Bachmann, yes, Bachmann easy track. Far superior to the Lifelock or whatever they call it. Track. Walthers, whoever makes it now, is the track's awful. All right, so we're going to run this thing. This will be my second powered A unit. We got the spacecraft, got the aliens, and now we got a caboose. Okay, so I know it's not the most thrilling train series in the world. It's very niche, super niche. But I was glad to get these for my collection. So I'm this far invested in it. I got to keep going. And sadly, the person that had these on Poshmark, I could actually see their completed listings, and they sold 2 other ones that I don't have. They had already sold them. And now I was disappointed. I was like, oh, I wish I had seen this sooner. And I paid about 25% less. What is Scruffy doing there? Scruffy? I paid about 25% less from Poshmark, from this seller, than I would have if I bought them directly from Bradford Exchange. What is this cup doing here? So with Poshmark, again, you gotta let them know that you're happy with it so that they can get their payment. So I'm going to do that. This is an excellent job of packing. I will say one thing is I've never dealt with Poshmark. Again, this is not sponsored. I was like, I went on there, signed up for the account so that I could buy these. I'd never bought on there before. And before I sent I sent the seller. No, I followed the seller. I followed their items, and I was trying to think about it. And in the meantime, they sent me an offer, and I ended up getting followed by like 20 people somehow. I guess it's other sellers that follow you. I don't know how that happened, but so they sent me an offer, and then I sent them a counter offer for all 4 of these, and they accepted it. So, and actually I had to send my information to pay for it before. So when they accepted it, the payment went through like right away. So I think it was a smooth transaction. The seller did an excellent job on Poshmark. So at least in my experience, for 100% of my Poshmark transactions, they have worked. Again, I am not sponsoring Bradford Exchange, Bachmann Trains, or Poshmark, but here you go. And sadly, I wish Bachmann Trains still was the train that Bradford Exchange used, but they don't. Yeah. I'll never be sponsored by Walthers. That's for sure. Anyway, there's another Star Trek train. Maybe I'll do one. You know what? The trains are, it's too long to put this on this layout anymore because it will loop on itself now with these additional cars. So I'll have to set up track on the floor or something in order to run the entire Star Trek train. I buy them, so you don't have to. So as far as the series, there are, let's see, I got these 3 additional ones. I think there are 3 others that I'm missing. That may never be made again. You know, just looking at the numbers that are missing in the sequence, we're missing 6, we're missing 10, 11, 12, and 14. Where's 16? Is 16 in there? And 16. So that's right. There's no 16. So those are the 6 numbers that are missing in this lot of 28, because out of 28, I already had 20. So we got 3 more, so I'm missing 3. Which, so the ones I'm missing are a Guardians of Forever passenger car. I have a Guardians of Forever boxcar, but not the passenger car. And then there's another version of the Trouble with the Tribbles boxcar and a Galileo boxcar. So those are the 3 that I'm missing. So I have 25 of the 28 ever released. And they did tell me that the series is not over. If there's any more, I'll be notified of that. So this continuing journey of... for a minute there, I was thinking of the Muppet Show with the doctors. What was the one with the dog doctor? Of a quack who's gone to the dogs? Yeah, that's me with the Bradford Exchange Star Trek trains. See you guys.